Welcome back to the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Challenge Run, although not technically Challenge Run anymore. Last time we beat the Delta episode, so my actual challenge rules are pretty much dropped from now on. I'm going to drop the Pokemon Center restrictions and the buying item restrictions now. That's all out. I'm still going to fight in wedlock pairs and stuff like that, but other than that, the challenge is basically over. And last time, we basically saved the world from a meteor that was going to destroy. And unfortunately, this thing's still in our party. Hi there, Balance Dragon. I'm getting you out of the party as soon as possible. Yeah, because Airhorn and Eagle are still in the PC, because unfortunately I couldn't use them in the Zinnia fight, which was really annoying. But anyway, looks like our dad's back here. If I sound weird at all, I actually had to retake this recording, because for some reason my 3DS actually crashed. And I've never seen that happen before, so that's very weird. Well, of course we were. We went off into space on the back of a dragon and destroyed a meteorite and fought a giant alien abomination thing. Of course we're tired. Something from someone named Bryony. I wonder what this could be. Yep, it's a boat ticket. So, yes, this will finally let us catch the ferry from Slateport and Lily Cove. And we can go there to the Battle Resort. Now, originally, in the original Ruby and Sapphire, there was only the Battle Tower over there, but now it's been slightly expanded. Not quite as much as the Battle Frontier, but it's at least been expanded a little bit. I still think they've solved most of the problems that I had with the original Ruby and Sapphire's postgame, which I still think the original Ruby and Sapphire has by far the worst postgame in the series. And yep, he has to go back to Petalburg Gym. Must be hard being a gym leader. You're basically stuck there taking challenges most of the time. It's probably why the player characters never actually act as the champion, because, well, yeah, you just have to stand in one room the whole time. Yes, clearly no abusive relationship here. Stupid fans assuming dark implications and everything. But, anyway, now, I think something is going to happen if I try and... Yep, here we go. As we can see here, history appears doomed to repeat itself. Except he's now being chased by a Shroomish for some reason. He looked so unenthused when he was running. It was like, oh no, a Shroomish, it's going to do such horrible things to me. I mean, it could put you to sleep. That's really all it could do. And, once again, we have to pick a Pokemon. This time, though... Aha, it's one of the Johto starters. I thought it would be the Unova starters. But, yeah, Johto starters. Interesting. I pretty much already have access to these Pokemon. I mean, I have a lot of friends who have the games, and they pretty much have breeding spares of just about all of these. So this choice doesn't matter all that much to me, but, I know I may have a Chikorita on my Y version. I think I have a Totodile as well, so really, I probably should pick Cyndaquil. So, I'm picking Cyndaquil. Do we actually have to fight this Shroomish or not? And it's, yeah, calm down. So, no fighting with a level 5 Pokemon. Yep, from the Johto region. Johto confirmed! Johto's already been confirmed. Oh, good, it gets transferred to your box straight away. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and fluke myself over to, Lily Cove, probably, because that port has no purpose other than going to the Battle Resort, so I might as well head on from that direction. And this music is still amazing. We are flying to Lily Cove City, and we're going to land now. Yeah, nothing much else to say about this sequence. Actually, wait, okay, first we need to check the PC, but one more thing that I actually want to talk about in Lily Cove. Because it's something that I plan to do for the post-game. Oh, and you've still got the shiny Beldum for me. Yeah, by the way, guys, it's not the Eon tickets. Oh, hey! Oh, do we not get these until, considering that this didn't show up when I beat the Elite Four, I'm guessing you only get these for beating the Delta episode. That's interesting. So, let's check out the new wallpapers that we have. let's go to, let's just go to box 2. So, wallpaper, actually, and you can't see. Here we go. Would it be under, no, it would be under special. Here we go. Okay, they're not really named, though. Special 1 is a pretty nice shot of all the starters. No, I don't want to switch box. Special 2 is... Okay, that is awesome. Primal Groudon. Special 3, I'm guessing. Yep, Primal Kyogre, which is also awesome. You know what? I might as well leave that there. And Special 4 is Rayquaza. I thought it would be Rayquaza. Now, I'm not sure if there are... Usually there's even more wallpapers that you can get as well after other conditions, but... I did not mean switch box. Oh, there's more specials. Okay, yep. Special 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 5 is Team Magma. I'm guessing the next one would be Team Aqua. Yep, next is Team Aqua. Might as well leave that one there. An old-looking map of the Hoenn region. Kind of reminds me of the old sea chart, which is the item that you use to get Mew and Emerald. Not that we ever got that event. And Special 8 is... ridiculously girly. Let's change that one now. Let's put you on 7. But, yeah, that is pretty much the special wallpapers. Also, we should probably check out this Cyndaquil that we just got. Mild nature's not that bad, but really I'm just going to breed this thing with other things to get better ones. That's pretty much... Although I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to... yeah. Anyway, though, time to get you immediately out of the party. You can just chill next to Kyogre there. And you can go to... You were just a medal to defend Deoxys, though. You were actually still pretty good. And so, my pairs are messed up again. Yeah, you go there. And so, Airhorn and Eagle get back in on the action. How many levels have you missed out on? A lot of levels. Yeah, I kind of need to train these two desperately. Let's just put you up there. Speaking of training, there's actually something that I may want to show off soon. Although, yeah, there is a plot-related battle that is only level 60. So, after that, something that I'll need to show off as part of the bonus episode. So, for the time being, though, now that we're in Lily Cove, right here, the contest hall, I do intend to show all 5 Master Rank contests, although I've heard they're actually really hard, and also the contest fight against Lycia, who I've heard blatantly cheats, so that's going to be fun. No, I do not need another repel. Yeah, I've heard Lycia always beats you in the audience round, even if you have maxed out conditions, so... And hey, the ferry's finally not under construction anymore. Do you have something different to say? Yes, you do. Okay, that's cool. So, that is pretty much also nothing else to do but to head on board the ship. Ha, no more flashing the ticket. We can go to Slateport if we want, but it's kind of pointless seeing as we have Dragon Airways, so let's go to the Battle Resort. Now, do we actually get to explore the ferry, or is that... I'm wondering if that's only the first time or not, because in the... Okay, that music's different. Wait. Oh, that is really cool. Okay, it's actually a remix of the Battle Frontier theme. That's really nice. I didn't actually know they'd do that. I saw some Team Magma guys going there too. But I expected we'd actually be riding the SS whatever it's called. Does that mean we can only do it on the other way to Slateport? Because I know there's a Megastone on there. Oh, this music's really good though. A tropical paradise full of cheating AI. Okay, this is pretty cool, and it's a nice sort of, you know, resorty remix of it as well. And I believe in Alpha Sapphire, this is the only place in the entire game that Tabitha even shows up. Or not. Or Courtney, I forget. Or, I'm not actually sure if any of these showed up before, but basically they have... What? I thought the Team Magma was actually done. Again, owned by someone half their height. Okay, we have an actual confirmed age for that guy. Pretty rare in the Pokemon series. Yeah, I've heard Courtney gets pretty scary, so, I kind of want to see what she's like in Omega Ruby. Yep, hey there, team that I didn't fight. Yes, I am. Well, I guess mine is too, but I'm not really eager to do the battle maze on, because that's going to be very annoying. Yeah, a bit of a funny reference to the whole two versions thing. Well, yes you are. And you two would actually get to do something. Of course, we have the opportunity to actually trade with other worlds. What thing? Oh, right, I think I know what this is. Yeah, in Omega Ruby you'd get this during the Delta episode, but now you get it here. But it is really annoying that both Camera Update and Sharpedo-Eyed are post-game exclusives. Yeah. Not sure if he's actually in the Battle Maison in this version. And I think that's the last we'll ever be seeing of him. Well, yeah, Courtney is certainly creepy. Courtney, the Pokemon Universe's version of Tharia, basically. Anything hidden here? No, but there is a nice view of the pier. We'll have to see if we can actually explore the ship, though, because I've heard there is a Megastone there, so we definitely will get the opportunity to. Is this another cutscene? Looks like another cutscene. So, here we are, and Wally waited for us. That's pretty cool. And we still have the dowsing machine on our head in the cutscene. That's actually kind of cool. Random collector. Yes. Oh, please, consider yourself lucky that you don't know the Battle Maison, believe me. Oh, yes, it is better for you to experience it, but your brain will die. You will be dead. Yeah, I, for one, will be checking out everything besides the Battle Maison first. Yeah, I think I'll do that too. And we will, but it might take a while. Ugh, stupid cheating Battle Maison. But here we are, the Battle Resort itself. And I've heard there's some trainers here who can battle. This is the Battle Resort. It's a paradise of trainers, by trainers and for trainers. I think I'm going to like this place. I've heard there's a very convenient daycare in this area. Are you the IV man? Yes, you are! Finally! Now I can actually check my IVs. Yeah, so this guy. Finally, we can do this. So, if you're curious about my team's IVs, let's check them out. So, Igil. Decent all round. That's actually the worst possible thing he can say. Oh, that's not good. Speed. Actually, that's not bad. Okay, 0 HP. But that doesn't really matter, considering how frail Alakazam is anyway. Wonder if any of my Pokemon have any 31s. Above average, that's actually not bad for a randomly caught wild Pokemon. Oh, speed again. That's decent too, I guess. Now let's check Tuba. Now, I'm guessing Tuba's either her attack IV is really low or her special attack is really high. Decent all round. Oh, yeah, special attack. That's good. Ah, yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Despite the, 20 or so points of base stats that Sharpedo has higher in attack than in special attack, Yeah, Tuba has roughly equal stats in both, so, again, assume that either her special attack IV was very high or her attack was very low, and it turns out both were true. But I actually kind of like that. I like using a mixed Sharpedo here. Decent all-round yet again. Oh, hey, speed again. It's definitely got some good stats, though. I think that's actually quite low. Now let's check Clarinet. You've been awesome throughout this run. Above average, that's pretty good, actually. HP. Okay, both HP and attack are pretty good. Okay. No 31s, though, on my party, though. That's a bit annoying. Relatively superior. That's actually fantastic. Really fantastic. Okay, so no 31s, but relatively superior on just a randomly caught, not randomly caught, but a Pokemon just given to you that I did not soft reset for. That is actually very impressive. I'm curious, though. I kind of want to check out Kyogre and Rayquaza. Oh, I'm breaking the no deposit rule. Yeah, technically that rule is kind of gone, but I still want to use my main team from the game. Okay, let's just go ahead, just because I'm curious, I want to check Kyogre and Rayquaza. So, these will have 3 perfect IVs, by standard, but they might have more. Relatively superior, HP, attack, and defense. Those are like the 3 worst stats for Kyogre. That is annoying. Very annoying. Let's check Rayquaza. Relatively superior, special attack, special defense, and speed. That's actually very good. Just realized that those 2 combined actually have perfect IVs and everything. But yeah, could have got better stats on the Kyogre, but it is Modest, which is very, very good. So I'll definitely take Modest. Let's see if there's any Pokemon Journal here. Yep, explaining speed ties. So if you have exactly the same speed, it's a coin flip who goes first. This can get annoying sometimes. Frolicsome? I've never even heard that word used before. Yes, this is not a resort. This is serious business. Oh, I broke my no Pokemon Center rule. Well, actually, I'm using this for the first time, but anyway. I, again, am not restricting myself on Pokemon Centers anymore. Anyway. Let's go ahead and explore this resort. Oh, wait a minute, it's not a resort, it's serious business. Wow, the random in-game trainers are actually mentioning the Pokemon World Championships. That's actually kind of cool, I guess. It has been getting more popular lately. I wonder if these swimmers are battleable. I know there are some trainers that you can actually battle here. Well, you're not a trainer. Oh, these strong trainers are wealthy people. Bet Witch Boy Winston comes over here and goes, oh, look at me, I use full restores in my Zigzagoon. And the other trainers beat the crap out of him. And okay, so it actually kind of... the angle changes automatically. Now, I've heard that you can actually bike around this place in a full circle. And hey, we can sit here. Is this your seat? I'm sorry if it was. Yeah, my kind of girl. If only that worked in the real world. Grass types. Sure, why not? Let's do this. Now, I think these trainers actually specialize in types of Pokemon that, oh yeah, and of course you have a grass-related name. In types of Pokemon that aren't used by any gym leaders or Elite Four in Hoenn. Please tell me that I have Shadow Ball somewhere on Eagle. And you're level 60, great. I have a 5 level disadvantage. You know what? I'm Mega Ring, and I do have Shadow Ball. Trumpet Sound! Alpha Awakening! Let's show these people that we're good enough for this place, and level up these two into the bargain, because they desperately need experience, as you can tell from the level of the trainers here. And now I've got your power. Please use Sunny Day, that would be hilarious. Chlorophyll Alakazam. Complete overkill. Really? Okay, that may hurt, considering my defense. Yeah, that hurts quite a lot, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam. Goodbye, Executor. Please use like a Roserade or something so I can Psychic it. Ferrothorn. Okay then. Good thing that I have a Fire move on this pair. I don't think I've ever actually trained up a competitive Ferrothorn. I mean, I see them all the time, but they fall very, very, very easily to Fire moves. Just don't miss this Fire Blast. And of course you miss the Fire Blast! Anyway. See, this is why I do not use Fire Blast competitively. It is just too unreliable with my luck. It just really is. Misses way too often for my liking. I just don't consider it reliable enough. Victory Bell. Well, that is a grass poison, so Eagle can take this one on. Probably should have stayed in to get some extra experience, but oh well. And again, I have Chlorophyll. I doubt this thing will stand up to one Psychic. Well, I say that now, but it's probably gonna... Oh, it actually did faint, okay. Well, bye Victory Bell. What do you have as your last Pokemon, then? Tangrowth. Tangrowth has terrible special defense, so I actually feel... Well, I was about to say I feel safe sending Eagle in, and then I just realized if I don't one-shot this thing and it power whips me, I'm pretty much gone, so I am switching out right now. Grassy terrain? Well, that's interesting. I've seen that used so little that honestly, I kind of want to make a grassy terrain team. Oh, right, yeah, you actually get healed if you're on the ground, so thanks for healing me. Gonna go for Ice Beam here because of the, again, more reliable accuracy, but I kind of want to make a gimmick grassy terrain team at some point with things like Rototiller on a doubles team and stuff like that. Oh, Ring Out. That's more powerful the more HP I have. And it still doesn't do very much. I actually quite like Tangrowth as a Pokemon. It's actually pretty decent. It's bulky, it's got a few decent abilities. It can work as a Chlorophyll attacker or as a tank. It has knockoff and it's got a lot of cool things to it. Yeah, I remember that a while ago back in 5th Gen, so I couldn't really record the Wi-Fi battles, but in a sort of a local tournament that I played, I ended up using a Tangrowth nicknamed Bob, despite it being female. That was the joke. Bob, the female Tangrowth. And chances are you're rematchable, so that's cool to know. Yeah, you pretty much need super training in order to. I'm glad they're explaining this, I guess, to new players, because, yeah, you pretty much need super training or EV training to actually get far in the Battle Maison. Well, you also need luck more than anything, but still. I guess it kind of is, but I always hated Hidden Power back in the days before it had a fixed power, because seriously, like, I felt it gave hackers an advantage over people who played legitimately. I just really didn't enjoy it. Oh, this guy's interesting. This guy is the anti-Karen. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that too, but yeah, I guess they're explaining which Pokemon are overpowered. I guess it's kind of funny that they're acknowledging what Pokemon that got banned, like in competitive play, but still, kind of funny. You really need a Mega Kangaskhan to get really far in the Battle Maison, though. Now, I'm guessing these people are move tutors. Yes, you are! Unfortunately, I need BP for this, so it will be a while before I can actually get good moves on Trumpeter. Mainly, I want Dragon Pulse and Energy Ball desperately. But Heal Bell, very useful move. Tailwind, also a very useful move. Magic Room and Mud Room, not so good. Stealth Rock, as much as I hate this move, it has its uses sometimes. Gravity does have its uses on certain Pokemon. Electro Web, really? Electro Web's basically the same move as Icy Wind, and yet Icy Wind costs more somehow. I guess Ice has more coverage or something? I don't know. Icy Wind can be very useful in double battles, though, because lowering both your opponent's speed at the same time, it's actually pretty cool, and a lot of Pokemon can learn it, actually. Like, things like Gardevoir can learn it, which are kind of interesting. Block is fairly useless. Skill Swap has its niche uses sometimes. Synthesis is great for a lot of grass types, but just watch out for other weathers. So, basically, it's good in normal weather or sunshine, but if a sandstorm or hail user switches in, that's bad. Roleplay is relatively useless. Pain Split is useful for some Pokemon. Gastro Acid and Worry Seed are both moves that remove abilities. Now, they're a lot more useful in the Generation 6 metagame because there are a lot of Pokemon that really rely on their abilities. You know, get rid of Gale Wings on Talonflame, get rid of Proteon on Greninja, get rid of Shell Armor on Mega Slowbro, get rid of Aerialate on Mega Salamence. These moves have a lot of uses. In a tournament lately, I actually got caught off guard by my Sylveon getting Worry-Seeded and losing Pixelate, which was actually a pretty smart move by my opponent. Spite has its uses for trolling, I guess. After you can have its uses in double battles, you want a really fast Pokemon to use this. Like, I think Lopunny gets this. There are a few Pokemon that can actually make this quite useful. Helping Hand, again, very useful in double battles. I'm very glad this is back as a tutor move, because, again, in double battles, this move is really good. Trick can be very, very useful, especially giving a crippling item like a Choice Scarf to, like, a defensive Pokemon or something. Oh boy, Recycle being a move-shooter move. Lol, Endless Battle Claws. If you don't know what that is, just Google Endless Battle Claws. You'll find the ultimate trolling strategy that is just pure evil. Snatch is not that great. Magic Coat is kind of useful sometimes, I guess. Magnet Rise helps on a few Pokemon, and why is Iron Defense a move-shooter move? That's really weird. Well, let's check this one out. Uproar. Well, it has been buffed. Iron Tail used to be a TM, so I guess that's why it's here. Bounce? Oh, I guess Gyarados can use this as a stab sometimes. It has a very annoying chance of paralysis that... yeah, that gets annoying. Drill Run is a great move on certain Pokemon. Pokemon like Fearow and Excadrill and Beedrill... well, no, does Beedrill get it? Does Beedrill get it? I don't know, actually, because Beedrill's Japanese name actually doesn't contain the word drill, and Fearow's does, which is why Fearow gets it. Anyway, Pokemon like Escavalier and Fearow just love this move for its coverage. Iron Head, again, pretty reliable stab move for Steel-type Pokemon and has a very annoying flinch rate. Kind of same as Zen Headbutt in a way. Aqua Tail's useful because a lot of Pokemon can learn it. Dragon Pulse, I want this on Sceptile now! Ugh. I really don't like that Dragon Pulse lost its TM status, though. Seed Bomb is, yeah, a very, very useful physical stab grass option for certain Pokemon. Heat Wave. Now, a lot of flying-type Pokemon can learn this move, and it's useful for a lot of things. Last Resort is not all that great. Hyper Voice is fantastic for Pixelate or Aerialate Pokemon. Seriously, this is amazing. Foul Play, also an amazing move. It hits your opponent with their attack stat. Great for Pokemon like Sableye or like Mandibuzz that don't have the best attack stats. And yeah, it means you don't have to invest any effort points in your attack stat at all to have a good attacking move. It's also fantastic because it'll ignore any stat drops you've suffered and benefit from stat boosts your opponent has. So things like Dragon Dance users, they really don't like getting hit by this move. Earth Power is a great coverage option for special attackers that get it. Outrage. This is a lot more risky now with fairies around. Just watch out for fairies switching into you. Superpower. It's not as good as a close combat, but on Pokemon that don't get close combat, this is quite a good option. Gunk Shot. This move is actually pretty hilarious. Originally, you wouldn't really think a poison-type move, especially one with unreliable accuracy, would be that great, but now that fairies are around, and that a lot of weird Pokemon get this, like fighting types, like Pangoro, for instance. Pangoro is normally 4 times weak to fairy, but it has this move that totally decimates fairies. Greninja even got banned by Smogon mostly because of this move. It's that good now. Sky Attack is mainly only useful on Power Herb Hawlucha, who already learns it, so yeah. And Focus Punch, again, that used to be a TM in the original games. Another move tutor, let's see what moves that you got to sell. Bind, really? Snore, really? I mean, I guess it could be useful with Pixelate or Aerialate, but it's still a pretty bad move. You're better off with Sleep Talk. Water Pulse and Shockwave, again, are only really move tutor moves because they used to be TMs in the original Ruby and Sapphire. Bug Bite is good for Technician users like Scizor. Covet got buffed, it's actually surprisingly useful now. Low Kick, very good move nowadays, very good. Hits based on weight, and a lot of Pokemon that are weak to fighting tend to be very, very heavy, so usually a very good move this. Signal Beam can be a good coverage option sometimes. Giga Drain. Oh yeah, I could teach this to my Sceptile actually. Giga Drain's a pretty great move, especially with the power and PP buff that it's got. The Elemental Punches, always useful. Drain Punch. Thank Arceus, this is back. Drain Punch is a great move on certain Pokemon, and I, for one, am really looking forward to using this on Chestnut. I mean, Chestnut can learn it, right? Knock Off. Excellent move now. Some might say this move was buffed a bit too much. Now, not only does it have 65 power, which is pretty respectable on its own, but it also hits with even more power if your opponent was holding an item. Now, note that this does not work on Mega Stone holders. It just always hits for 65 power against them, because their item can't be knocked off. Super Fang can be good on certain Pokemon, cough, Walrein, cough. Dual Shot, really? Sometimes it can be good as a substitute breaker. And Endeavor does have its uses sometimes, mainly on the whole Fear strategy. So, that's move tutors. They seem pretty good. Why is there Quicksand here? And what's the point of it? Yeah, I already met one of them. Yeah! Oh, they used to live in Hoenn, apparently. Yeah, so they've hand-waved the whole Battle Maison being identical to the Colors one by saying it started here, for some reason. Yeah, because these games are, in fact, prequels to X and Y, technically speaking. And suddenly, a random rich boy in the corner. That doesn't bode well. Hello there. Poison types! Well, you're going to go down pretty easily to Egil. Well, this guy totally isn't creepy at all, but let's do this. Rich Boy Antoine. Yeah, that's kind of funny. That's often used as a pretentious snob name, which is kind of offensive to people with that name in real life, actually. Now, normally this thing would be kind of bad for Alakazam, but I do have Dazzling... No, I don't! Yeah, you're neutral to that. I may as well switch out here, actually. Poison Dark, so good for covering your weakness to Psychic there. And it's going for a really weird move for some reason. Okay, this thing is going to use Cross Poison to get a critical hit and poison me, isn't it? Fell Stinger, what? That is a stupid move to use now. Fell Stinger basically gives you a free Swords Dance boost if you KO something with it. The catch is it only has 30 power, so you kind of need to heavily weaken them with something like this, which is a much smarter move. And of course it poisoned me. I actually think I need to go ahead and buy some full restores now that I no longer have any item restrictions. Okay, goodbye Drapion. Level 56, good there. Yeah, that poison hurts. Toxicroak. Well, that thing's certainly going to fall to Egil fast. Except if it has Sucker Punch, I just realized. Yeah, well, it's definitely Shuddering, but here's the problem. Okay, please don't have Sucker Punch. That will be very awkward for me. And I forgot to say the catchphrase. Oh well. I'm too worried about Sucker Punch. Please don't have Sucker Punch. And suddenly I have Anticipation. If I Shudder, it has Sucker Punch. Okay, I didn't Shudder. Good. Goodbye, Toxicroak. You did not Sucker Punch me. I'm very, very glad for that. Scolipede. Is this a speed boosting one? I actually haven't trained up my own speed boost Scolipede. Wait a minute, did speed boosting Scolipede get banned or something from Smogon, or did they introduce some kind of clause where you can't have speed boost and Battle Pass? I don't know, but like, I thought it would at some point. Dragalge, okay, Dragon type. Still like the Psychic though. And now that Adaptability Dragalge is officially available, I really want to train up one of these. Like, really. I've always wanted to use an Adaptability Dragalge. Dang it. Well, you do have good special defense. Don't. Crit. Well, yeah, it was a crit. I was about to say don't poison, but, and please don't get hurt by poison on the turn you switch in. Good. And please be faster. Of course a rich boy would do that. Oh, I'm so pretentious, I'm so much richer than you, I can use full stores all the time. Stupid snobs. Hang in there. Will Boom Burst be enough? Let's see. Oh, not quite. Not quite. But I don't think Return would have been quite enough either. And here comes a Sludge Bomb. Sorry, you two. Okay, you know what? I didn't actually get to Mega Evolve, and I can't Mega Evolve Tuber because I already Mega Evolved Alakazam. Great, but let's just see if I can Aqua Jet this thing. I had that for Deoxys, by the way, but it turned out... Really?! You get one last thing in just to spite me. You stupid rich snob bastard. I hate you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, due to that stupid cheap shot poison you put on me at the end. Yeah, so rematches, and I'll just wait a moment. I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal, since I have no restrictions against that now. And he goes off again. Must be really hard being a gym leader, you don't get much time at home. So many people seem to think it must be an abusive relationship or something with him going off and stuff like that. What?